Amazing. Is it the same stream or is it the new one? Okay, it is the same one. Well, my session just crashed. So, great. Oh, let me set everything up again. Um, okay. I'm just confused because Twitch is saying the current session is a minute long, which is so only the part after I start. But yeah, okay, it looks like it is a part of the same stream. Well done. And now the container won't start. Um, all right. I guess. What? So. Oh, I see. Okay. The toolbox is thankfully not broken. But yeah. Let's see. So I was installing this. I don't think it finished, but okay, looks like it. All right, it has because the containers are still in the background, so nothing's corrupted. Good. Right. Right. Mm, I guess let's just do this. One nice feature of DNF is that it can do this. It's just usually longer to type than to guess the package name, but here I just have no idea. Mm-hmm. Oh, right. Because for the um, for the runner process, I did a hack and used SDL. Instead of trying to integrate with GTK's GL context. It Yeah, it just never worked. And Red GTK was using creating custom context, but also there isn't much point. Mm, I think it's desktop file utils list. Honestly, not sure. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, the app runs. It won't be able to run anything because yeah, there's no core. So now I need the core as well. For now, let's make file and I'll just build it as is. Wait, did it work? Okay. Oh, right. Um, and make uninstall is incomplete because with make files it's all manual. Wait, no, it. How did I even install it? Maybe I just didn't implement it for this one and just copied it manually. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. This is yet another reason to stop using makefile because then I get proper installing. Huh? Oh, wait, no, not create wiggle. Huh. Even though I have installed it, the app can't find the core for some reason. Oh, right. It's lib64 because it's not Flatpak. Yet another reason to not do it manually. Wait, is it lib64 or is it that? We'll see. If it's still wrong, yeah, it's not. Well, now this wasn't expected. Uh, because the existing code does work if I run it normally through Builder, so in Flatpak it will work. So something's wrong right now. Not sure what offhand. So yeah, like it should be the same code. It should be the same code in theory, like down to the same commit, and it does work here. Well, something within the emulator crashed. Uh, let's just make sure that it is indeed the same commit. Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't. I was pretty sure I had pulled it. No, wait, Nestopia was. Highscore wasn't, but it shouldn't matter here. Because, like, the last changes are for Atari stuff. And even then it was September, so it was probably only missing this one, which you know. Well, okay, it was an yes, but yeah, there's no way that would have broken anything. Well, I'm not compiling it right now because it will take forever. Um, so now I wonder why this is happening. Um, no, no, not the. Um, actually, let's. You know what? So I have the same I have the same firmware and the itself. Yeah, I have these two. Wait, is it the? Yeah, okay. This is that exact one that I was running. But I mean, okay, let's remove this and see what happens. Wait, okay, toolbox is here now. Yeah, no, it doesn't run. And yeah, it didn't save the state or anything. So it's also not save state format. I guess let's try and build yet let's try and build another core. I guess let's try and build another core and see if it works there. Like let's try let's build gear system. Actually, what else do I have? Oh, let's build Stella, I guess. How was it done? I completely forgot. Okay, yeah. Because I'm not sure if I'm not sure why it's crashing at all. This is what happens when I haven't touched the project um in about a month. Because I have rebased everything about a month ago. Yeah. In the meantime, something broke, and I don't know what. Also, yeah, building takes forever with while OBS is streaming. So yeah, I suspect today's stream will be mostly just this instead of any action, instead of anything meaningful. Okay, so yeah, and like it knew it was lip 64 because it is automatic. So um, okay, yeah, it works. So lip Highscore and frontend are not broken. Only Nestopia is somehow. And yet I'm building basically the same way as there. No additional parameters. Okay. Let's see. I don't think there were any warnings. Yeah, there weren't. Well, okay, this just, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. There we go. I forgot to remove that. It just linked existing object files, which were probably out of date. They were likely compiled on Fedora 38, so ABI changed somewhere and everything exploded. Yeah, that makes sense now. And doesn't happen though. I mean, there have been lots of issues today. Even a session crash like that. That's a first for me. And good thing I enabled that Twitch option to allow recovering from that, because otherwise this would have been second stream. Yeah, like you interrupted and it's over. You can only start a new one. All right, yeah. The first time building took way less time, so it definitely wasn't actually building anything, just linking. And a steep pragma of once. Why? I mean, I don't know exactly what it does, but I hope they didn't reinvent pragma once or something. You know what? Um, I just want to check what it does. Wait, what? Why do they need this if they already have this? Like the old style include guards. Because Pragma 1 basically does the same thing. No idea. Maybe some weird platform needs it. I don't know. Okay, now let's try and do it again. Yep, and now it actually works. I'll start the actual game so just so I have something later. Okay, it works. Um, Alright, finally I have a baseline. So now what I need to do is to, well, first of all, just port Mizzen on this commit. Then rebase to main. I I think I'll start from the ProSystem one because it's also based on the JG. Because ProSystem upstream is long dead, as in have been dead for I think like 15 or so years. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Here's the upstream. Yeah, it's just a source dump from 10 years ago, basically 9 years ago, and like yeah. While this one is actually developed, so it just makes more sense to base on this. And here I have need separate directory with my source files, metadata, and the missing file. So I'll base it on this. I'll also have a separate directory. Um, mhm. Well, I'll remove all of this. And I'll just copy this missing file over with no changes. Yeah, now I need to change includes because they're different now. I could override the include path, but honestly, don't don't really care enough. Like it's fine. Um, let's stop here. Why do we need CC? Oh, right, for the math library. Which we probably still need. Yeah, minus LM. So yeah, we still need this. We definitely need both of these. So all of this will just keep as is. Now what is core dir? Right, that file. For Nestopia, I have it in GResource, which to be fair, I don't really need to. Though I have two files, I guess it's fine. Also, I should have moved it too. Wait, what? Oh, I got confused by auto completion, but it wasn't for this repository. Um, yeah, this also Highscore. Um, all right, so now the actual sources. Well, okay, first of all, let's just use file find replace. Um, Now the actual sources I'll just copy from their makefile. Um, right. Okay, first of all, let me open this on a separate screen. and then move it here because I have some private stuff in open files there and don't want to flash. I'll probably need this too. I don't remember what socks are used for. It's only used within GG itself, so I don't need to care about that part at all. That's nice. Wait, is it single double quotes? I'm missing single. And now this is just copy pastable here. And zip me. Well, almost. Yeah. Library, stop here. Honestly, just for basics, it should work. It will probably not build, but let's just see what happens. Yep, makes sense. Because it's C++ project, not C. Okay, it's both. Uh-huh. Lots and lots of warnings which I'll need to silence. So many pings matrix. I'm not replying to that for now. I can just preview from here. Yeah, it's ridiculous how many warnings there are. Unused local type defs. And it failed, and I'm not sure where it failed, so let's start it. Oh, right, resources. Right. Since I used GResource, I need to integrate that too. I'll copy it from here instead because, yeah, I don't remember how to do it exactly, but it's trivial enough to copy. Stop source. Let's stop resources. Yeah, it's just this. Right. Import. Right. Since it's in different directory now, I need to make aliases, aliases, I think. I honestly don't know how it's pronounced, but that word, them. Oh, let's just copy it. Hmm. Stop resources. I guess it's messed up resource here too. Nope. I know, let's see. What was here? See name the stop resources with and with an underscore. Hmm. And lots of linking errors. Even this? Oh, right. It might be because of this. I have had issues because of it. Nope. It's not. Well, let's see what other options they pass and try and replicate that. I guess this. How? Mm, mhm. I'll just go through all of them and add basically match options from upstream here. It's about plus 98. Mhm. Let's define these two. Pick I think is already enabled. I think it is for shared library, but I don't remember exactly. We'll see. Yeah, I think this is just boilerplate, so let's see. I absolutely expect the rest of the stream to be just debugging weird build issues like this. Because, yeah, build systems. I'm not sure why. Like, why it has so many issues. Mm, did I have to use. Let's see what other file. What other. What build systems other emulators have, because honestly, I just forgot some stuff by now, because most of this was ported in August and September. Like, I have briefly touched it since, but not much, so I just don't remember that much. Okay, yeah, parameters are there. Include directories I don't need. Hmm. Yeah, bit sounds and find events too. This is specifically all when linking. Wait. Where are the rest of the files? Because let's rebuild it. It should be faster this time, probably because cache, though maybe not because I changed C++ standard. We'll see. So it's definitely building something, and it's putting it. All right. So file name mangling then, because those files are in parent directory. It prevents that to the file names, and since they start from a period, they are hidden. And so I thought they weren't there, but they are. So that part is fine. Still lots of warnings that weren't there. And I don't remember seeing anything to. Maybe Meson just enables more warnings by default compared to makefiles, which don't do it basically anything. But yeah, I'll have to just disable these one by one. But more importantly, what's up with this? Wait, are these all to NES Core APU? Let's copy it out and just analyze it. What specifically the errors are for? Let's remove the BNLD files. Ah, wait, no. Since they are all to NES Core APU chip, like all of them. Even this one. Okay, here's different stuff. Zlib. In theory, that just shouldn't happen because I passed that no zlib flag. But okay, so it's an NES Core APU, zlib, um, what else? And resources. This one is just weird. Like, oh right. But last one is just I probably messed up naming somewhere. Huh? Yeah, this one is here. Stop resources.h. Stop source. Yeah, okay. This should be fine. So the first one is APU NST APU.c++. Is it not just not listed? Something it's yep. Sure enough, it was the first file on the list, and somehow I missed it. Mm-hmm. So now it's only missing zlib stuff and get resources. So next up is zlib. If not defined, and still knows zlib do all of this stuff. Right. These are parameters for C and not C++. Can I do this, or do I have to do it separately? Yep, I can. Right. Because there might be some C file in there, which I don't think I don't think there are, but just in case, because that does happen every now and then. Like the whole project is C++, but there's some file, like a generate one that's C, and probably want the flags to apply to it too. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, the lib errors are gone. Now it's just stop resources, get resources. So this symbol is not defined, which makes sense because that's C++ naming. Like, why would it be defined? Define reference. Let's see what compiler sources, what options compiler source has, because maybe there's something that I need to use specifically for C++ or something. All right. Okay. CNAME, dependencies, export. What happens if I do export? I don't think I want this, but just check. Nope. Same exact error. I mean, I don't even have to use JSOurce here. Where I use it? Mm-hmm. And in process to mine install that one file to file system anyway, because the emulator basically can only work with files, while here I can load bytes myself. Mm-hmm. So it should be fine. I include the stop resources. They are generated here. And it's defined here. And the file itself is provided through this. Maybe it indeed doesn't work because C++. What other emulators do I use JSOurce with? I won't say I did it with this one. No, I didn't. Maybe I didn't do it with any of them then. Yeah, gear system, no. BSNES, I don't think so. Also, I'm pretty sure it's using... Yeah, it's using make files. BSNES is just not actively developed because of the present reasons. Um, so not this one. Maybe it was Metafen. No, it wasn't. Melon, yes, I don't even like I replaced with this one, but nope, and it wasn't using Mizzen anyway. MGB is not using Mizzen. Not Pro System. Maybe Stella, and if not, then this is the only one that's using JSOurce. In which case, I can just stop using it. It's not a big deal. Nope. Alright. So nothing else is using it. But let's look it up anyway. So why doesn't it do it? I mean, it probably doesn't because of this. But then again, how do I retrieve this? Otherwise, I mean, maybe this works. Though it's probably not CPP. Wait, no. When was it merged? Okay, no way. I definitely have that commit, so it should generate C++ file, but evidently doesn't. It just generates a C file, even though it is a C++ project. Well, it's mixed, but right now it's C++, and still doesn't work. Mm. Well, let's see. Let's see what does it have. Mm. Yeah, I guess let's just stop using it. Like no other file, no other core is used anyway. So, oh well. So let's install those two files into the core dir. So NST the database and the this palette. Though in this case it won't be here. Where's process them? Yeah, course DNS tab. Yeah. Do they install the core itself? Yes, they do. Okay. Oh, and since I based it on, since I based this missing build file on the process system one, it already installs there. Okay. Then I need to change metadata to point to this. Mm-hmm. get rid of JSON file. Get rid of the include. Then I need to pass the core dir, which I already have. Good. And now here I need to just load from that file directly, which I guess I could probably just load it with C++ API, which I don't remember how to do it, so basically I guess it needs to be any stream. Since I basically never write C++ myself, I have to basically look it up. Okay. Oh, okay, it's just this. Oh, even that. Okay. Like, does course dir include? It does not include trailing slash. Well, I guess I could also use the proper slash. While this will probably never run any outside links, if it's available, why not? There was something here. They're separators. Do I need to close the file manually? Yeah, I do. Or I don't because it's passed here. Let's see if JG code does it. Oh, they already do it. And yes, they do close it. Okay. Yeah, if I can just do this, that's nice. Nice file close. And I guess even if the file itself is not open, then I already need to throw an error. And of course, I do need to do it manually. I think I have some better error for this. Actually, I can just check docs because lib Highscore, yeah, because I actually have docs for lib Highscore. If they're still there, they are. Might have timed out because I haven't touched the repository since forever. Classes, interfaces, ducts, unions, nations. There we go. IO, yeah. I do have nerf that. That's if the file isn't open. Let's see. Wait, no. I replaced one of them, but not the other one. Also, I haven't gotten rid of this. Okay, so I replaced one. And yeah, database file, that's thing. And now this one. Well, okay. Wait, it didn't? Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, this one needs just... And here, yeah, since I don't have to use C++ API, I won't. Instead, well, why am I using manual on ref? Could have just done this. Load contents. I don't care about being async here. This is all running in a worker process anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I pass it the file. I don't pass the cancelable. I don't have one. The contents will be... can I load it from bytes somehow? Oh, there we go, load bytes. That's much better. Cubic save file. Hi. Oh, you have the Nova mode here as well. Well, hi. File load bytes. So I pass it again the file. I don't pass the cancelable. I don't care about etag out, and the error, yeah, the same error. If I don't have pallets byte, just bail, and the error is already reported, and that's it. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I have seen it on Ferry, just didn't know you have it here as well. What? Oh, it's Cordier, not Corsair. It works. Let's try to actually install it. Well, something happened. Um, let's just make sure that everything is gone. Install it again. And see, let's see if it works. Looks like it does work. Good. There's a pretty big latency with the OBS monitoring setup that I'm using to separate the desktop audio and music streams. So it was like a second behind, so I got confused because I closed the window and the game audio kept playing. Well, the main task is done. I have ported to Mizzen, and it works. Well, okay, that's not all of it. Let's get rid of this, and now let's silence those warnings from the emulator's code because it has plenty. You can just go through it and just, yeah, like unused local type defs. Now if only I remembered how to do it. I know I had plenty in Mappen. Okay, just that. Time defs. Narrowing. Yeah, now I'll just basically do it for everything. Though, I think... Actually, let's get it, see. I think at some... I forgot what I wanted to say. Whatever. Let's see how many there still are. Because this is my code. Like, the only code that's mine here is this. And there are no warnings here. So I don't care about these warnings. Like, if the emulator itself has lots of this stuff, and which some with it probably does need, I don't need any warnings about that, so I'll just silence all of them. That's not my problem. I just want my build log to look nice and clean. I'm working now. I'm porting Nestopia build system to Mizzen from Makefile. Well, I basically already finished it right when I joined. Because well, okay. I guess let's reiterate background from the beginning. So I'm using ports of original emulators like Nestopia, MGB, etc. Nestopia upstream, which was everything's slow right now because things are building. Yeah, which was here. Um, like I'll just open it. There are more warnings, but not much. So yeah, that was most of it. So this one says fork of the original, yeah, but I don't know where the original is at this point. See this. This project no longer maintains core emulator. Please submit issues about core emulation upstream at JGM on Nestopia. So now upstream is this JGM. So now the next thing. Jolly Good is a project for basically, it's similar to mine. Like, you have lots of emulators ported to a single system and a single frontend for them. And this is now Nestopia's upstream. And unlike a lot of emulators, it's actually actively developed. Like, well, right now it's built system stuff, but like, yeah. So, specifically, a week ago, well, not a week, but recently it refactored its whole build system. Previously, I was using its make file, which is this one, and just integrate with it, like modify it, whatever I needed. And now, since they refactored all of it, I have horrible merge conflicts in there, which I could resolve, but there are other problems, like I don't have installation in there. I just copied manually in Flatpak manifest in in here, like, so it's not great. Like for other projects, I don't have that. Like I just build it and it's automatic, but not here. So I decided to just port it to Mizon and be done with it. And that's what I've been doing. So, well, the start of the stream was me setting up a toolbox because I realized I didn't have a Fedora 39 toolbox on 38. So, lots of installing packages, building lib Highscore, and Neslapia. Uh, then, then it didn't work because I realized I forgot to remove the object tier because, Makefile, they build everything within source tree. Well, you can consciously not do it, but why bother? So it wasn't rebuilding anything, and it was using old object files from Fedora 38 with different ABI. So linking them failed. Well, linking them succeeded, but it crashed on start. So I let the build it worked. Then I ported to Mizon based on the Mizon file I wrote earlier for ProSystem.gg. And yeah, just almost finished it. Now I just need to silence the rest of the warnings. And then I can again try to, well, then I need to remove the make file changes. And once it's done, I can rebase to main and push. And then move on to the next thing, which will probably be trying to get rid of technical debt in Mapping 64 Plus port. Yeah, I know this is not alphabetical right now. I just pasted in the wrong place. Next up, unused variable. I keep forgetting to type the dash. Variable. Okay, and this one. And I think this was the last warning. Let's see. Because again, I didn't write this code itself. I only wrote the port, and there are no warnings in the port. There are only warnings in the original code. I don't care about those warnings. Like, that's Upstream's problem. So I don't need to see them in the build log. So I tend to just silence them for ports. If there are warnings in my code, yeah, I'll fix them. But in there, like, what am I supposed to do? Well, I could fix them, but like, if Upstream doesn't care, why should I? They're probably silencing them too somewhere within that make file, but too lazy to find it. No warnings. So, well, let's commit that first. Now, yeah, I still have changes in Makefile, which I need to undo, and otherwise it's just code additions. So, Mm-hmm. And now there are no additions. No changes on additions. So now I can rebase it, well, merge main. And now let's see if it still builds, because maybe they changed something else. There are no code changes. It does build. Let's see. Let's install it. Run it. It obviously still works. Um, well, let's push it to the fork. Now I need to adjust this. So it's not using any of this anymore. It's now using Misen. So, and it doesn't need post install. That's it. Now it's automatic. Well, let's again update dependencies and let build. So the next thing I want to do is, which I probably won't finish today, is before starting to port more emulators. My Mappin64 Plus port is currently doing the same thing as Libretto port. Okay, some background. Mappin64 Plus is a Nintendo 64 emulator which has basically a plugin-based architecture. There's Mappin64 Plus Core, which contains the most of the emulation code, but not all of it. Then it has several plugins for graphics, video, for input, audio, and RSP. RSP is reality subprocessors, basically a separate chip in N64. Currently, I compile video and RSP plugins into the main binary, and just don't use plugins for input and audio. Basically, because there are ways to not do it in the code. But it does mean I need to do some hacks because the video and RSP plugins, specific Glide in 64 and HLE, and in my case, they do have conflicting symbol names because they aren't meant to be in the same so file. They're meant to be separate and load as plugins. And because of that, I have to shim some of it to change names, like here. Normally it's just plugin startup and so on. And then I just call them manually. And then I silence errors about plugins because, yeah, since we're not actually using it, just silences errors. So yeah, I want to fix that and actually use plugins. This is a fairly big project, but we'll see. MGP also has warnings. And I'm not even using custom process in there. Wait, what is this one? Oh, MadnaFan. Probably should silence it. But yeah, so there's quite a bit of technical depth in that port, and I want to fix it. Because it should be doable to just use RSP and video plugins directly, and turn my input and audio code into plugins too. And just load them. Then I don't even need to link the Mappin64 Plus core. Because currently I do, because I'm using private API for specifically this. if I'm using plugins, it should be doable like completely through public API. But first, let's let it finish building. Oh, right. It can't find it because it's also in a subdirectory. Really? Now these warnings I will ignore because this is Flatpak stuff. It's their problem, not mine. And this I have no idea. So many pings. Like every time I start a stream, I get lots of pings on Matrix. But I mean, I'm on a break anyway. I don't have to answer anything later, but right now. What even are those questions? Okay, I will reply because it's easy. Dystopia is installed, then yeah, I still have ProSystem and Stella to build. I hope the session won't crash again because I think this track was playing when did the last time. I was also worried that it would just corrupt my toolbox, but no, it didn't, because it was still running in the background. Now I discovered that toolbox does not gracefully handle this, and just said fail to start toolbox with no elaboration of why. Well, I really just needed to stop the existing container. Okay, Stella is almost built. Then I still have libmanet, I think. Yeah, libmanet and Highscore itself. I wish building wasn't as slow when I have OBS running, because normally it's probably like an order of magnitude faster. But yeah, as always, like building and streaming is. Huh? Oh, module open is deprecated. Fair enough. So I'll fix that deprecation first. Well, after just running it and verifying that it works. Okay. It works. Yeah. Wow, the input lag. I'm also not sure why. Yeah. They sure are. Okay. So that worked. So now I need to commit it here as well. What else? Oh, let's just close all of this. And immediately push it because I already pushed the port itself. Next up, there was that warning. Kettle platform not used. I know that it will be used later. This one though, is that it or is there more to it? Oh, it throws an error now. I see. Let's see. Well, I already have core module error. And if load fails. Oh, it's type module. I guess I'll just return false. Not much I can do here. Okay. Now this one. I am kind of scared. Because I have tried before. It's hard. And maybe not the best thing. Maybe not the best thing to do on camera. But I mean, I would never do it again. I would probably never do it otherwise. Like, it still works, it's just technical debt. So let's at least start. Well, once again, let's start from just building it. Right. Because it has assembly code, because dynamic compiler. Right. It's also using GL, so it needs GLU. It should build fine, hopefully. And yeah. So next thing I guess will be to look at its plugin API. And one thing I will be using as a reference is this project. The front end for Maven 64 and 64, which is done cleanly and is actually using plugins. It's like, just look how they do it. Like, they have these audio and input plugins. I don't know how the plugin looks like. Yes, and still use this. Because this flag is basically to make all API. It's basically to make private API public. So it's with the fact that it's isn't. And start up. Well, I guess let's silence this first. Oh wait. Yeah, right now I do need to silence them because I am building them myself. Okay, I believe this is already the same. Well, let's verify it works. But I believe this is already the same stuff that I'm using, so we just need to move it. Uh, it works. Um, all right. So yeah, there's all of that. I guess I just need to have them as dependencies now. Like, how do I even do that? I mean, in Flatpak I can't just install them separately. Because they aren't using themselves, they are using... I honestly don't even know what they're using. Where's the build system here? Oh, there we go. Here. Yeah, it's in makefile. Which... It's still gonna be brain, isn't it? So I will need to... Yeah, I see. To install them separately into the place I need them. Well, let's just do it now. I know this is out of date, so let's build again. Okay. Well, where would it install it? Yes, sir. Oh my god. Plugin dear. Okay, so I'll need plugin dear here. Yep. So I need this. And I need the same thing for core. Oh, Vulkan. I think Vulkan can't be disabled, can't it? Wait, what? Hmm? Ah, yeah. So I probably should have passed some more options, like to disable this, for example, but we'll see. I disable as the net play, keep bindings. Probably half of this stuff. Um, but I like that make files that basically each project has its own flags and I have to pass them all manually, which kind of sucks. Considering I need two of these different projects as dependencies for a single emulator here. But for now I'm just installing it manually. Later it will be um, later it will be separate modules in here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, how nice it didn't work. Well, all right. It also has the. It also has header files. Yeah, this. Okay, let's install it to just use the local just to see what else it has there. This little box, yeah. So okay, so it has a bunch of has this stuff include. Okay. Um. Hmm. I mean, in theory, I can just install it as is. Because, yeah, here I will just link to it. Or maybe, we'll see. And in share, it has the font. This one I'm bundling myself. I don't need it. And cheats I don't currently support, so I also don't need them. It's a proper library. I guess I'll still have to build core manually which also means I won't get as much from fixing this stuff. Just honestly, kind of feels like I should switch something else, because in that case I don't win nearly as much as I hoped. Yeah, probably. What else can I do today? I guess I can do something within the app itself. Like maybe per game configs or to refactor input, because yeah, because input right now is a mess. It's platform specific, and it's very custom for each of the platforms. For something like Game Boy, it's easy. Where is it? It's basically just it's just direct mapping keys and gamepad buttons to the platform ones. Um, but it gets more difficult when you have analog sticks, um, or stuff like using one key as a modifier for others, like for N64 for C buttons. I'm using L R2 plus face buttons. Or if you have rotation like in Wonder 1, etc. And those platforms have really, really messy code. And like I know it's messy. It's like yeah. So ideally this should be generic, and something that I can like later I'll need customization for input, because I mean obviously, and as it is right now, where each platform is highly custom, that's not really possible. So I need to go through all of this stuff and just first of all just list what I have, so I can then come up with something generic that supports all of that. So let's start. Tiny 2600 already has lots and lots of weird stuff. Yeah. At first it just maps a few buttons as this. That's fine. Well, okay. So we'll have separate stuff for keyboard and gamepad probably. If that can be unified or not, we'll see from with what I end up with here. First of all, just map key to button. And one button to button. So this is the easy case. Then this is relevant. Right, so I have paddle and driving controllers, which are actually analog. Like, for example, in this game, um, you can obviously just turn like with fixed speed, but you can also turn slowly, or you know, like this is actually analog. Uh, the original controller I think looked somewhat like a paddle controller, but a bit different. This basically. And paddles, which Arkanoid use, are a bit different, and I don't think I support them properly right now. Because... Oh, Arkanoid, break out. Yeah. So I have a naive implementation where I just map stick movement to that, which... I mean, it works, but good luck actually playing like this. So what people normally do is to map it to... Oh, right, it doesn't even work with D-pad properly. Oh, and never mind what I said about the previous game. That was emulation. Um, First of all, okay. That was basically emulating um, emulating paddle with D-pad. So first of all, unlock to paddle. Also unlock to unlock. Key to button. Unlock to paddle. Also D-pad to paddle. And I think... Well, I guess I will need the mapping the pattern like 2 at some point. But right now I think it's not implemented. What is implemented though is mapping four keys, like for instance arrow keys to unlock. Then okay. Paddle itself will probably need to be pointer based. Do I even support on keyboard? Oh no, not even keyboard. Yeah. I'm also feeling sleepy. We'll probably need to take an energy drink after this. Okay, I guess I'm not documenting this because it doesn't work. So I'll focus on stuff that does work. First, so keys to unlock 2 keys to paddle, analog horizontal movement to paddle, and yeah, D-pad paddle as well. D-pad paddle. Then switches. Huh? Right. Yeah, well, this is kind of mapping to button. Then yeah, and then there are difficult switches, and also the color TV switch. So for this, you basically map a button to the switch position, because like it's just you just emulate with 2 buttons. There's then 2 buttons to switch, and 2 keys to switch. Okay. Next up is Atari 7800. Um, so once again we have switches. Um, yeah. Switches, buttons. What was it? What was it? Pause button. Because I forgot why it's separate. Oh, right, it's separate because it's not attached to a controller, right? Yeah, it's not in the mapping itself because those mappings are separate controllers. So, like, if you have 2 players, it's separate. It's not implemented right now. I will need to implement it, but I was specifically waiting until I do this refactor because doing it with the code is already as much a spaghetti as this, as you've seen with Atari 2600 code. Yeah, not happening. So, okay, so you also need to map it to, okay, key to a console button. Well, I guess I can just specify that it can be per controller or global. Console itself. Um, then we have light gun. Light gun is a bit easier because I don't need to care about doing it on keyboard or gamepad. That's done with pointer. That's a completely separate thing. But I guess I'll need to specify it too. Currently have it implemented for Atari 7800 and also NES. It works. I even have separate cursor for this. Also sort of for DS, but that's different. Uh, like, yeah, I can I can click and it works. And 1700 is similar, but I'm not showing because the only game I have found involves shooting people, so I don't want to show it on Steam. Yeah. So yeah, other than that, 1700 is straightforward. So yeah. Next up is FDS. FDS, for FDS I don't have anything. I'll have shortcuts later, but unlike Libretto, for switching I have like actual UI. Well, that's Nintendo. Like, here it is. Like when I reset, it's inside A. It loads. Now it asks me to turn to side B, and I can do it through this. And yeah, it loads. How much could I say? Yeah, there we go. So no custom input here, it's all fine. Game Boy. Game Boy should be fine because while there are complications there, they're mostly related to palettes. Input is completely straightforward. Like, it's just mapping everything to buttons. Like, but yeah, I have this fancy palette switcher. Like, and like, if it's if it's a game that has custom palettes on Super Game Boy or Game Boy Color, there I will care. But yeah, none of this related to input. Input is fine. Game Boy Advance, it's also fine. There's nothing in there. Game Gear has separate. No, Game Gear is actually completely fine, too. It's a portable system. Meanwhile, Master System, even though it's basically like Game Gear except it's separate console, rather than the other way around, doesn't matter. It has a pause button on the console itself. So again, well, I guess I need to. Again, this needs to be more specific. And Switch also. Then a Neo Geo Pocket was, I think, straightforward. Yep. Portable systems tends to be that. There's just not much to them. They have all buttons right on them. At most they'll have an analog stick, but I'm yet to support one that does. So for NES, again, gamepad is straightforward, just map and buttons. Keys, same thing. And for dragging, I support zapper. There will likely be more to this later, as I support paddles, for example. But right now I don't. Right now it's just zapper or otherwise D-pad, which is not great because it breaks Arkanoid, but it's work in progress. And I'll need paddles anyway. 2 keys, 2 paddle. Wait, I didn't. Oops. And the paddle itself. So for D-pad, yeah, D-pad, probably horizontal movement 2, and for pointer 2. Well, pointer. This won't be configurable. There's no point. I mean, there's not much to it. If a game supports something, you can click. Nothing to. But I mean, it would still be nice to abstract it, at least. N64 is another difficult one. So first we have regular mappings. For keyboard, it's everything including C buttons. For gamepad, it doesn't include C buttons. Instead, there are 2 ways to use them. First of all, again, using R2 as a modifier and face buttons. Hence, separate mapping here. And the second one is using right analog stick. I don't remember if I have this actually implemented. Keys. Wait. Oh, right. Also, I emulate analog stick on keyboard, so there's that. But I don't on. I don't on. Uh, I don't on gamepads because it has the pad too. Though I will need emulation mode as well. So let's list it to the pad to analog. 4 keys to analog. Oh, I'm not listing 4 keys to D-pad because D-pad is just D-pad on this side is just buttons. So buttons modifier. And advanced modifier will basically switch to separate layer entirely. This can be pain. But yeah. That's why I'm listing everything right now. So at least I have some idea of what to do here. Okay, so I don't support pressing those buttons with right unlock stick right now. But I probably should. To unlock 2 4 buttons. Okay, DS. DS I don't think has anything extra. Like... Oh, no, it does. But it's basically shortcut. It probably should be a separate thing. We'll see. Because it will probably be slow, but let's see. When you run a DS game, okay, you can use R3, which is basically the pressing the right stick to switch between screens. If you're using single screen, if you're using something else, then it's not needed. But if it's a single screen, doing it from here is a mess. So I mean, it works, but if you play on gamepad, it's probably easier to just glance onto the map or the screen with just gamepad itself. So yeah. Button to basically shortcut. I can. It would. It. In fact, I already did at one point. Let me find it. I didn't. Huh? Let me find this. There we go. So I did. Where is it? So I did a quick proof of concept with this implemented. It would require quite a bit of refactoring though, because of things like pause when and focus and so on. So eventually yes, but not implemented yet. But yes, I very much do want this to have 2 screens on 2 physical screens. And it is also one of those things that was not possible with old libretto, with old Highscore using libretto, because it just wasn't. You have single viewport and that's it. That's it. Well, now I can do it because I define API myself. I can ask the core to output screens in specific configuration and then cut them myself, which is what I'm already doing. Where is it? Yes. The layout switcher overrides. I think it's in the runner as well. Yeah, so I defined 2 screens, which is completely front end side. I only use because not only is it all animated and fancy, I change cursor only for the touchscreen. Well, it's not that visible in this game. Also, it's slow. So because the bottom screen is touchscreen, like you can do this. I guess I need to find some game that's just actually touch based. I mean, ideally Kiwi is, but well, let's actually start game. Yeah. So the idea is that you I'm really bad at this game. I also missed that feather, but yeah, you you basically draw the vines to, yeah. And the cursor is here, but not, there it's not. And yeah, regardless of how you place them, it will be fine. So yeah. So yeah, I set those screens. Then I have separate thing for basic layouts. Where is it? No, it's not utils. Yeah, running layouts. A separate layout for like layout for single screen, which I where is it? I select which one when creating it. Vertical layout, like which with an optional gap. Horizontal one, which all counts per reverse not. Focus layout, which has many screens, but focus on one of them at a time, which is what DS use. And yeah. And then switching layouts interpolate separately, so it's all generic. Well, actually, let's quickly show how it was done, like, because I have time left anyway. The stream. So I had two windows. Let's see. So in this case, I had let's see. It wasn't there in delegate. Ah no, in itself. We have screen layout and we have secondary screen layout. Then yeah, screen layout. Well, I would need, but in this case, whatever. Secondary screen layout. Well, okay, I will do this too. So we have primary and secondary screen layout. The secondary one can be null, which let's specify it. Default screen layout is this. Default secondary screen layout is nothing. I'll create for DS specifically. Then if let's see, where is it? Okay. Second layout or secondary layout changed. Secondary layout changed. If okay. If this. Okay, let's do another return instead. Then if layout is null, we destroy the secondary window. Otherwise, we create it. So window new. Well, it's not C. Window with well, I guess okay. Well, I probably should just make second class, but it's prototype, whatever. Our view. You add top bar. You add the bar. You bar style. No. Paste. Let's set up. Then the child will be a how is it called? Highscore give you. Var game view. Game view runner is runner. Well, for now, yeah, let's just skip this. And yeah, and present the window. Otherwise, close and destroy it. I mean, this obviously won't work yet. Just let huh? What's not raised shadow? Oh, raised bar. I raised border. Oh my god. Like I implemented the property myself and I forgot the value. Value content, and then the window to content. Okay, now I need to actually add the add that option to DS, to the DS layout switch and everything. Vertical inside single screen to window. Dual window probably, or separate windows. Add it to the thing, to the num. Organization. Windows. Then I need to add it to the just the schema. Wait, no, not this one. Separate windows. Then Windows layout is single layout for main ID. Very good. Oh, I see. And secondary layout is new single layout. Touch it. Secondary layout and don't animate it. Wait, it's not C. Boolean's lowercase. Now, if it works, it will spawn two identical windows because I haven't actually. I'm not using the proper layout in the second view. Okay, yeah. What? Not sure what happened there. Ah, okay. I need to do it when starting up too. Okay, yeah. Next is well, okay. Let's do it when starting up too because Mm, secondary window. Um, and same thing at the beginning. If not view layout. If it's there, then spawn secondary window and move all of this stuff there. Then mhm. Then need to set some default size. Medium size to both. Medium size to both. That I'll leave that later. What's happened here? I think it's stuck. Uh, um, let's do it properly. Let's have a proper subclass, proper UI file. Secondary window. All of this stuff. Well, this probably goes away. We don't need empty view. We do need the actual game view. It's fine. I mean, this is a lot more manageable for camera. This is the better thing to play it on camera anyway. And I'm easily distracted, so if you mention something fun, then like it's fine. Like it actually is. And the error screen I'll keep as is. But the menu I think I will a screenshot, I guess. Yeah, I guess I'll have screenshot. I guess yeah, our close goes away. You know what? Well, no menu for now. That doesn't matter. No menu, no open button. Right. Platform area. Honestly, no platform area either. Mm-hmm. And let's add it to the JSOurce. Secondary window. Then add the files, the source file. Secondary window. Window itself will fork into this. Remove all of this stuff. So okay, empty page goes away. View platform area goes away. Error page. Okay. Settings. We'll see. Runner. Title binding. Secondary window. It will not be this. It will instead be primary window. Well, that's a lot. Application. So, yeah, but I mean, considering how huge that mod is, I'm honestly not surprised. Like, it just seems scary. Like, there's so much in there. Window. Empty page goes away. This, whatever for now. We initially set state to game. We don't initialize new gamepad manager. That will need to be separate. Set page if it's game blah blah. If it's empty, that goes away. If it's error, yeah. If it's game, all the actions. Yeah, actions just go away. Game open, game close, reset, save state, yeah. All of this goes away. Take screenshot goes away. Connect gamepad. It's not needed. Connect gamepad goes away. Yeah, definitely do. Let's try secondary window. We don't need any secondary window stuff anymore because this is secondary window. Open game, we don't need this. Well, yeah, don't actually need. This one, we'll see. Just comment out for now. Close request. We'll see. Notified main window. Load, we don't need it. Well, yeah, load state, save reset, save and close. Don't need any of that. Okay, run game. Not needed. This says not needed. Actually, I don't even need the error view in here. So this goes away. The stack and stack page go away. It's just toolbar view with all, and that's it. So then stack goes away and error page too. This goes away. Yeah, view grab focus. It is needed, but not here. Because that's before the window is shown. Title binding. Wait, why is that needed? Oh, yeah. Can just get rid of that. Lining goes away. Okay, so instead of set page, I can just call graph focus. Blah. Runner stopped connect. Yeah, I will need the runner. And if it's connect, then I guess close. Well, I guess I can do it because yeah. So instead of all this, I already have the runner, so we'll do none of this is needed. View runner as runner. I don't need to start it. That main window does it. And instead view graph focus. Okay. Well, it's clear enough because well, public window get construct. Now in here, instead of doing this, I can instead do secondary window. Is new secondary window from this one. Now this won't work because now I need to actually I guess only do it in map. Then runner is I'll need to expose runner on that window, which is fine. It's public now. Then, well, let's see. Then, well, let's see what happens if I start like this. For some reason, it doesn't like it if it starts like this. Like it just freezes apparently. I'm not sure why. We'll see. Then, and now in the view itself, this is a secondary view, so we set that. And now we need to actually add that. Secondary, get set. And now we need to go through layouts and all of this. If secondary this. And screen layout. If it's secondary screen layout again. Then I think that might be it actually. Yeah, that's the old snake. It did. Let's start. And shuffle. Yeah, this one's pretty short. Like the Toho Music one lasts a lot longer, but Dancer one is yeah less than 2.5 hours. Well, now this game froze to. What happens if I do this? So for some reason it freezes when I. Well, first of all, there we go. But also, it for some reason it freezes when I started like this. Not sure why yet. Ends? I'm not sure what ends are. They aren't. First of all, ants. Okay, but no, they aren't. Oh my god, it froze again. I'm not sure why it freezes like this. I mean, I'll need to debug it basically now. Oh, it's still frozen. Huh. Weird, not sure. But no, these are just regular trees. Ah, oh my god. You said trees right at the time where I had trees on screen, so obviously I assume it's that. But yeah. Okay. Okay, so now to figure out why it actually starts, like, why it sometimes breaks in startup, because, I don't know, like, it is broken right now. It's broken again. I'm just trying to understand if it's random or if it's... Or maybe it's just slow. How do I switch to Windows? Ah, no, not tab. Oh, right, space. Interesting. Oh! Wait, what? No. Why is there no layout? Hmm. No, it's fine. Now, so I spawn a separate window, then switch back, and it breaks. So if it's null, hmm, I mean, yeah, I said the problem. Like if it's null, this just shouldn't exist. Well, let's. Where is it? But also apparently, it keeps doing it while when the window is closed, which is not what should be happening. Oh yeah. Well, I guess since I actually have two physical screens right now. Yeah. Works. Um, what happens if I close the main window instead? Hmm? Okay, they both close. That's expected. Hmm. When second window closes, we probably should reset back to probably the previous layout. Not sure. Hmm. What else? Oh, right. It had a weird window title. Why did it have weird window title? Hmm. Does it have a reference to the game? Or does it not? Because I don't remember. Yes, it does. Good. Yeah, I'm still not sure why this happens. I suspect it's indeed because there's some bug in the emulator and well, actually, I mean, can debug it. Is even the main loop running? Like, because this is something that I can just check. Oh, of course, now it won't fail. Yep, it's not even running the main loop, which is probably my fault, as in the front end side, not the core side. Hmm, exciting. Well, no, I mean, it could still be core because it's also since it's only work in process sync. So if the core is hung, then it'll freeze. Let's see what happens with. Well, I shouldn't even restart, I should just close it. Okay. Separate windows, then I close. Yeah, okay. Hmm. But yeah, I probably still won't commit for now. I mean, it still needs a larger rework, like the eye should right now. But yeah, well, um, um, but yeah, here we go. Like it works. Like now you can put the two windows onto different screens and it'll work. So yeah, as I said, it is fairly easy to implement now. Like I just need to like actually properly do it. But yeah. Mm. Oof. It's been almost 3 hours anyway. The Twitch says less, at least for me, but that's because of the crash at the beginning. So it's been in reality it's been almost 3 hours. So I guess I'll be ending here. Like just because I'm tired. So I guess thanks for watching. I I I have achieved the initial stated goal. I haven't done much else, but you know, this is just I'm in a break. I'm allowed to have like weird rambly streams. So yeah, um, I guess bye. And okay, I found OBS, and now I can press stop streaming.